Eric took on the job of being the operating head of Salomon Brothers on August 18th, 1991. He couldn't know what he was getting into exactly. 2 months later or 3 months later, we never had a conversation about compensation. He did not ask me for Berkshire or my guarantee for indemnification because he was walking into unknown legal problems we didn't know what we would finally uncover. And he worked incredible hours to keep that place together, which was not easy. Bob Denham, I called, I guess on the 23rd or so, I called him on a Friday. I got home on a Saturday, the 24th of August. He was living a nice, pleasant, peaceful life in California, and had a first-class law firm, good group of clients. Wife had a good job there, and I told him I was in a mess and there wasn't any second choice. And 3 days later, he was back in New York and living in a small apartment in Battery City and handling the general counsel's job at Salomon. They found John McFarland on that Sunday on the 18th. I think he was running in a triathlon or something. Not a practice that Charlie and I follow, but and he was yanked from that and came down, and I think John lives over in New Jersey, but he holed up in the downtown athletic club, and it was his job to keep funding what was then a $150 billion balance sheet during a period when people right and left were canceling us, not because we weren't a good credit, but because they just didn't want to have anything to do with us for a while. And the World Bank and the State of Texas Pension Fund and CalPERS, all these people were shutting off funding at a time, and funding in a business, as the gentleman just indicated, is the lifeblood of an enterprise like Salomon. And so those three deserve an enormous hand, really by the Salomon shareholders, but by this group in turn, because we have an important investment in. So I thank them publicly.